And so you've just returned from Thailand today?
Yes.
Okay. So you were supposed to go back to school last week?
Yeah.
So when were you planning on attending school?
Just next Friday.
Okay.
Officers are concerned that she may have breached the conditions of her student visa whilst studying patisserie at a culinary school.
How many days a week do you
2
attend
days.
school? 2 days a week.
Yeah.
And so what actual classes are you taking at the moment? Do you know the names of them?
I'm not sure because every week new students arrive, so they change. It's a bit different way to teach.
It's odd that she doesn't know which subject she's doing. So Border Force have now contacted the school to shed some light on her academic record.
The school actually reported that you had unsatisfactory course progress. Have you been going to all the classes or have you been missing any?
Well, I'm not the best student, but I've been going almost every week. So.
Okay, so you can't understand why they would say there's unsatisfactory course progress?
No, it doesn't make sense.
You haven't failed any subjects?
Well, they don't have really subjects. They are assessments, but they don't have dates for the assessment. So if I don't do it, I don't have my certificate.
Okay.
Unsatisfactory course progress is considered a breach of the conditions of a student visa. So officers have searched the woman's phone for other incriminating evidence.
Okay. Hi, so you went through the phone. Did you find any message that suggested that she was going to school? Like, I can't talk now, I've got to go to school. Oh, okay. Do you know who she sent those messages to by any chance?
If information is found to show that she's not attending, it could lead to the cancellation of her visa.
My colleagues told me there's some messages in sent mail saying I don't have to go to school anymore, saying I spoke to my teacher at school today and I can cancel my course whenever I want. So then it would be up to you if you want me to work in full-time straight away or in the future. She's supposed to be here to be studying. That's the actual purpose of the visa. That doesn't look good for her if she's saying that she can cancel her course at any time when, as a student, you always have to hold enrolment. I'm going to have to call the school and see if what you're telling me is the same as what they're saying. Because they only put this on here on the 24th, so only 3 days ago, saying it's unsatisfactory course progress. Okay, so interview is suspended at 11:11 a.m.
If the school confirms that she's failing to complete her studies, she will no longer hold enrolment and her visa may be cancelled.
I actually just have some questions about one of your students. You reported this person, Patricia, for unsatisfactory course progress. She's disputing that, stating that she's actually been going to school. Okay.
The young Brazilian might think she can just turn up to class to keep her student visa, but in order to comply, she must complete the coursework.
Okay, well, you've been more than helpful. Thank you very much. Okay, thanks, bye. So they're saying that she has been attending, but she hasn't been doing any of the assessments. So that's why they've reported her for unsatisfactory course progress. It's not looking good for her right now. You can't just keep going to school without actually doing any of the assignments. So I spoke to the school and they stated that although you have been attending your practical sometimes, you haven't done any assessments except for one at the very beginning of the course.
I did more. I did 4 or 5.
While she continues to disagree with the school's report, some new information has now come to light and it could change her outcome.
You have a boyfriend here in Australia?
Yes.
And what's his name?
Damien.
Okay, and how long have you been together?
10 months, 11.
Do you live together?
Yes.
Does he support you?
Yeah. He pay his home house.
Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll go out and call your boyfriend and let him know you're here, and then I'll come back in here.
Okay.
Okay?
Significant relationships are one of the factors that Border Force must consider when contemplating the cancellation of a visa.
Hi, is this Damien? Hi, my name's Belinda. I'm calling from immigration here at Melbourne Airport. How are you going? Are you waiting for somebody today? Okay, and what's your relationship with Patricia?
The gravity of the situation has just hit Patricia, and she's now worried about what the visa cancellation would mean for her relationship.
I'm nervous that maybe they cancel and then I can't see him anymore. We met in October last year, and then we lived together since we met. So it was love in first sight, like he means a lot to me. But I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Her partner Damien, he's an Australian citizen, and I spoke to him and confirmed that and checked on our records. And so we will take that into consideration and any disadvantages that might arise if we cancel her visa today.
We have a life together, we have plans together, and if I have to leave now, we probably won't be together anymore.
The boyfriend, yeah, we can take that into account in the decision, but I don't think that's going to be enough to sway the decision in her favour.
After considering all of the circumstances, a decision has now been made.
After weighing up all of the information available to me, I was satisfied that the grounds for cancelling your visa outweighed the reasons for not cancelling, and your visa has been cancelled. As your visa has been cancelled, you're being refused immigration clearance. I'm detaining you under Section 189 of the Migration Act 1958, and you'll be removed from Australia as an unlawful non-citizen.
Can I see my boyfriend?
He can visit you at the detention centre, yes. Are you able to sign this to say that I've provided you with this information? Okay, so you understand what's happened?
Well,
Okay. Did you want to call your boyfriend? Okay, and...
Officers sometimes encounter difficult emotional circumstances, but ultimately the decisions that they make must be guided by Australian immigration law.
When you look at legislation, it states that you must hold enrolment. She doesn't hold enrolment, really, the bottom line. So we really had no choice but to go ahead and cancel the visa.
I can't believe they're doing this to me. I can't believe it. It's just like, no.
I can see why she's upset. She thought she'd just be walking out the door and see her boyfriend outside, and he just thought she was running late. So, yeah, it is hard.